Hello everyone and welcome to Sanctuary. This is my vanilla, no DLC, never left Sanctuary build. Nothing to see quite yet, just blocked off the approach after the bridge so no one can get past there, and around the corner pretty much the same, no great shakes, some junk fences. Turret there, early warning system, anyone comes over the bridge that's hostile will get a machine gun to the face. And again, just normal fencing. And round the corner on the main road we are pretty fortified. So again, we've got another turret looking out, anyone coming around the corner will have to face that. And here we've got our main guard tower. There is a guard under here looking out, his own personal machine gun. And up top we've got some spotlights and a laser turret. Looks pretty intimidating. And to get in you can come through this way, or coming through this way. And staying outside for a brief moment, we do have a checkpoint looking out over the entrance from the vault. I did get a raider attack, and these are here. They won't despawn, so they're just here as a deterrent for anyone coming to fight. And if there are any friendly people, they can ring the bell to get our attention. And again, it's blocked off. You can't get to the main street around the back of the buildings. So we've got a narrow entry here, just so we can't get rushed or swarmed. And inside we do have space for one guard to sleep. And upstairs, guard station, turret, and a little chill out area. We do have another gun on the car there. Looking out again, assisting if there's anyone with bad intentions coming. So upstairs we do have a couple of generators. Everything's wired up, and we have a little control center. Everything is run from that terminal. And this is supported by one of the metal deep walls, which looks kind of cool. And there's my guy looking out over the front. Around the back into the street we've got a bunkhouse. Inside, little seating area, little entranceway, and up into the bedroom area. Little dividers for some privacy, and had to use one of the cutout roofs so I could get up, but I did patch the hole with a little balcony railing and a floor piece, just ashtrayed in from the roof, so it's still covered. And I think this is kind of cool because struggled to climb up to the roof. Here we go. So it's in keeping with the shape of the old building, Yeah, it looks kind of cool as it kind of cascades down. That's one of the bunkhouses. Over here we've got a farmer. He's just on potatoes. I think they're the first to disappear from the bench, so had to make extra. It's got a little seating area. And this building, it was influenced by that little raider shack near Sunshine Tidings. Little storage space or passageway underneath. Small building, but it's got what he needs. Little cot, knife and a gun in there, some food, and he's got a gun looking out over the street just in case any raiders get through the defences. Got a bit of a restaurant here. Didn't really know what to do with Codsworth, so decided he liked to grill stuff, so he can provide a meal for anyone that wishes to eat with him. Yeah, I really just wanted to use the big metal prefab, see what I could do with that. The main yellow building, got a turret in the barrel, again just barnacled off the front of the building. Tried to use as much picket fences as possible, and inside got a bit of a working area, power armor station in case we ever get some power armor, some research. I used the scavenging station as to add a bit of clutter. Looks like it's not a well-used work area. Well, iBot that ventured too close managed to lure him in and shoot him to help in the early days. And if I ever did get a dog, the dog could look out over the second entrance. Over here we've got the generator room, and there's a couple of workbenches in here. So we've got weapons workbench and armor workbench. Managed to sink some tables underneath there to make it look a bit more realistic, to protect everything from burning down, and I think the painting looks kind of cool next to this workbench. So out through the wooden foundation and up, and is one of my generators. Nice and open, and room for one guy to sleep. Wires going out over the buildings. So I did start collecting as many tyres as I could find, ended up stacking them. Though over here I do have a custom tyre wall, helping to blend in and hide the gap between the junk walls and the start of my marketplace. So we do have a guard looking out. He's got a good sight line down the main street, and again above him he is supported by a turret. And my first shop, this is a clothing store, and inside I've got my man looking smart. And this building, it's higher than normal. I used extra walls to make it look taller, and there is a bend in there. I force snapped some floor foundations to create a bit of a curve on the building, and it's got all this stuff laid out. I think that works well. Little bed at the back. So moving on, we've got the general trader. Originally I just wanted to put a bed here, and his bed's at the back of the car, and then decided that this would be a good spot. Managed to get some storage on there as well. And it's got a little corral. Looking out over the back entrance, it's just a turret and a junk doorway. And next vendor along the marketplace, the weapons vendor. She just barnacled off the carport, fenced off along the back, and inside we've got some boxes, and inside here each one of these boxes has enough to make the 5 defense machine gun turret. I thought this was pretty cool. Managed to put a light in the bureau with the lamp on it. Had to hide the stalk with a toolbox, but I like that effect. Had to group select that in there. And in the back, machine gun turret looking out, protecting the rear of the marketplace. Room for one to sleep. And inside, all the supplies. So she's doing well. We'll go around here first. This is the doctor's office, little waiting area, some supplies, and she also looks after the chem station. Again, just rug dropped chem station on the back of the truck. Give it some cover, and it ties in with the main building there. And she sleeps here with the bar vendor. If we go up, got a privacy screen, consultancy table, emergency operating area, and in the back, bedroom for 2. Again, I was experimenting with different angles, different foundations snapped at different ways, different angles. I think that works. Getting wired up. And over here we have the bar, so everyone can come after work, get some beer, get some smokes. We're lit up from the back there. Little seating area. And this Sheck helped with this because I did use the no fire sinking technique to get the metal prefab in and under the floor. And when you've got your drink, there is a nice seating area built up around the tree. Different places to sit, different styles. Plenty of room. It's getting dark early. So the last shop is the armour vendor, and inside did that trick with the metal tables, sinking them in again. Pretty modest place she's got here. Upstairs we've got the guard tower and a little seating area where I can chill, look out over the marketplace, make sure nothing's kicking off. Barriered off the car, nice little keepsake. So outside we've got a guard tower looking out, good sight lines over to the bridge. Again, make sure no one can come over and take us by surprise. Gun turret on the top, exit out. Spotlight for when it gets dark. It's getting dark now. And over here we've got our water purification area. Generator. Machine gun turret, just in case anyone tries to sneak up. Two large water purifiers, and squeezed in a small one there too. Some cones and some barriers blocking, just in case someone falls in. Little storage area and a control unit for the purifiers. Some fencing forced in there. And back up, wires joining the power generators to the main market area. And the last building in this area is the second bunkhouse. Storage at the bottom. There's not much room for storage up top, just a sleeping quarters up here. But it's built around the tree, so I had to do it with two wings. So back down, more storage, and we exit via the guard which you've seen. So it's getting dark, so I'll just sleep through to the morning, and then I'll show you the farm. So I think the hardest part of never leaving Sanctuary is giving yourself a sustainable way to level up and a reason to do that. And at the start I came straight from the vault directly here, didn't kill anything along the way, and I decided that I was going to level up by making a farm, and I was going to be a adhesive farmer. So, and the hardest part of this was processing the settlers, attracting the right settlers with the right crops, and it took me best part of 30 to 35 settlers to get some corn, some root fruit and some potatoes for the adhesive farm. Finally got them when I was around level 5, got to level 5 basically from building, and since then I leveled up exclusively through farming adhesive. So this is my adhesive station. We've got metal roof sunk onto a concrete foundation and bit of decoration for the work area, but essentially the workers, after working the farm, they'll bring the crops, they'll walk up here and they'll deposit their corn, potatoes and root fruit in the space provided, and then leave, do the thing, go get a drink, whatever, and I can reach, get the crops and make my adhesive on the workstation. Nice and airy, the fume can get out. Little bucket with my purified water supply there, and upstairs it's a bit of a player home, nothing fancy. Managed to keep the mannequin that I found by the river. She likes it up here, looks like a little lookout guard next to the turret. Sleeping space for a couple of people. Modest sitting area. And a nice view out over the farm. Exit directly to the bar there. And at the back, little storage shed, you've seen this before. Some fertilizer, shovels and stuff. And fenced off. Again, use the picket fencing as often as I could. And some places, if you group select, because you can't group select the picket fences, so if you go into your wire fences, you can group select these and you can snap the picket fences to them. So that's one of the ways I managed to get picket fences to places that I would have struggled to without being able to group select. So that is essentially my never leave sanctuary. I'm currently level 25. These are my perks. This is my special, charisma and intelligence based. You'll have seen it, but I managed to get 26 settlers using clothing items and great mentats. There's enough resources on the island to be able to build them. And there's my map, proving that I've not left, not been anywhere else, just this island. And to show you just how much vegetable starch I had to make to level up to 25, 1,245. And there's some used out on the shops for decoration, so it's a lot of vegetable starch to level up. But I managed to get the good vendors, and I think it worked out pretty well. So this is my adhesive farm, and I'd like to thank you all for watching. Goodbye.